Be presentable.
What?
Hey fam, what's up? So today we are here and we are doing a little segment called Girls Whine, where we whine and whine. I'm here with three very special friends of mine.
I'm Lisa. I'm Mia.
I'm Anna.
And that was very presentational. I'm Virginia. Welcome to my channel.
Welcome!
Okay, so today I figured that we could talk about a little something, a little subject that I think we all love, or that we all hate, or maybe that we love to hate, and that's Tinder.
I'm being real honest. I know nothing about Tinder.
Let me just take a sip before I explain. If you're explaining it to somebody who lives under a rock.
Explain to Lisa.
Tinder is what you should not have on your phone.
A lot of liars and married men.
Oh, she's going off the married men.
Let's capitalize married men.
So we've got the liars, Anna,
Okay.
the married men. And then there's the sugar daddies.
Ooh,
You put a sugar daddy? No, but I did swipe right on one, and his profile picture was his bank account, and then he messaged me some, you know what?
Oh, wow. He messaged you what?
Some inappropriate things. You know, Dad, I hope you're not watching this.
My mom is the only one who watches my videos.
And we've got the, you know, the people, the men that lead you on and don't call you back and ghost you, or like hang out with you and then don't want a relationship with you, but then end up having a relationship like a month later. But it's no big deal, right? Right. Okay.
All I've ever thought of Tinder is like you go to that to find like a hookup. Is it something you go to find like a relationship as well?
It can be both.
Because I really don't know.
You know,
That's
it's
just what I've heard.
so rare that someone gets a relationship out
Yes.
a relationship out of Tinder, but I have seen it.
So moving forward, since we all expressed our views on what we think Tinder is, except me, I didn't do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what is Tinder to you?
Well, Tinder to me is superficial.
How often do you go in there and read their bios?
Exactly. I did because for me it's just superficial. But anyway, so moving on to the next little portion of this. I'm sure everybody would just love to hear some Tinder stories gone wrong, you know? Is anything that's popped out that maybe you refill? What's one that just kind of pops up in your head that's like,
Tinder Plus became a thing. Do y'all remember that? Can
Around
put
the
yourself
world.
in
Wait.
any other place. Like, let's say I want to try Tinder Plus in like New York City or in London. And I swiped in all the places where I thought I could find a potential boo. Nashville, Tennessee, New York, London, Ireland, Australia, Scotland.
7 continents, like
Yes.
North
Yes,
America,
yes.
South America, Europe, Asia.
I want you to know that I am still friends with one of the guys from Nashville, Tennessee. He's actually one of my really good friends, Spencer. Hello. And 2 guys in England.
That's great. I want to hear about the.
The not friends.
Yeah,
I got
never
my
did.
heart broken on Tinder.
Ooh, we getting sad.
I'm fine now.
I might now. I wasn't for a long
always
time.
Tired.
I'm talking a lot about myself. Do you have any Tinder experiences?
We'll come back to you.
Okay, it's 2016. I'm new to Tinder. So I swiped right on a guy named, let's name him, give me a name. David Malik. So he hits me up. He's like, hey.
Yes, girl.
And I'm like, hey. I told him about my situation. I have very protective parents. Hi, Mom. I have very protective parents, so I'm not really allowed to go out on dates. What do? I lied.
Sorry.
I went to go meet him up in this like convention center. He's the typical bad boy. He has a motorcycle. He was wearing a leather jacket.
Oh.
He was wearing like aviators.
Oh.
I was like, so what did we do? Oh yeah. I went to his house. And
We've been there.
yeah,
We've been
I
there.
went to his house.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. One day,
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna hit me.
me and oh my god,
Don't worry, with
me and Virginia go to Logan's, and I find out that he's married.
Oh. Wait, I'm sorry.
Wait.
He's married and he took you to his house?
Oh,
home with
wait.
his wife?
Yeah, she was in the next.
Wait, hold on.
Go back.
Let me explain this. Oh, it's getting hot again.
Yeah.
He's married, right? Whatever. We found out he's married. because on her Facebook, we find her Facebook because of his Facebook. So I asked him, you know, what the frick, man? And he's like, oh no, we're separated, we're not together, we're separated, we're not together. So then I'm like, dude, what's going on? And he ghosts me. And I never hear from him ever again.
Because I took care of it.
So
Rest assured, if any guy is watching this, you can't mess around because girls are like freaking detectives. With social media, you ain't safe.
So what? What was I gonna say?
You went.
Did you have a little time to think about your story? Kind of any like experience that people might be entertained by, which sucked for you at the time, but might be really funny now because we need content.
I mean, I swiped him right on Tinder, and we had the best connection ever. You know, right up my alley, so he could keep up with me. Good sense of humor. That night, we have this long, like 5-hour conversation. And it was the best, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This guy is like the man of my dreams. I stupidly invited him over to my house.
Get it?
I know. We hang out. We, you know, nothing crazy happened.
But something happened.
But, you know, I felt exposed and vulnerable. Again, I was in a, you know, sometimes you get in a place and you're like, as women, it takes a while to like fully love yourself. No matter how beautiful you are, how awesome you are. It takes time. I had just turned 25. Still a little vulnerable, was seeking validation in men, and now I'm like, I don't need you. I'm good. And so I invite him over to my house or whatever. We have the best time ever, and he's like, okay, we're gonna hang out this weekend. Like, this is it, whatever. And I felt the only reason why I invited him over is because I trusted so easily. Don't do that. A few days later, he like gives me this crazy excuse, and he can't see me anymore. And he's not ready for a relationship. 3 months later, he pops up on my Facebook, people you may know.
Well, something on your teeth.
And then 3 months later, he pops up on my Facebook, people you may know. And he has a girlfriend. He has a
But he told
girlfriend.
you he wasn't.
Other than that, I've swiped some really hot guys on Tinder.
Nobody asked me my experience, but I'm gonna say it. I don't really have like stories the way they do because we had just matched, and that day, like an hour later, started calling me baby. And I remember telling him like, oh, it's been a bad day or something. And I remember him saying, you're a beautiful person, baby. Like, you're a great person. How would you know? I am. But like, how would you know?
Coming off of the baby thing, I've gotten a lot of mommies.
I ain't your mom.
What are they like?
I ain't your mama unless you my sugar daddy. After like hearing us talk about this, you know, what are your thoughts on it now?
I probably won't download the app. You talked me out of it.
I would say just be smart. Don't be me.
It's just more of a fun app. Don't get me wrong, you might meet Prince Charming out there. Like, it didn't work out for me. Just be careful with it.
Well, once again, nobody asked me, so I'm just gonna say it.
What are your thoughts on Tinder?
Don't get it. Go to Christian Mingle. Okay. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. We actually have more time, but no, I want to end it already. I just want to thank you guys for coming on my first episode of Girls Whine. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy it, thumbs it up and subscribe. You don't really have to use any motor skills besides your hand, and you just click the button. Also, leave a comment below if you want to see another episode and what topic you would want us to talk about. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys once again, and I'll talk to the camera later. God bless you.
Sorry, Mom.
Bye.